Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. One thing I wanted to do very quickly was go around and have a look and see if we've got space left in our bases, because I'd quite like to get some more fabrication plants going. As much as we've got like a great thing going. Wait, can we build more fabric? Yes, we can. As much as we've got a great thing going with our archaeology labs, I'd still like to be able to produce things a little bit faster than we are at the moment. So I think having a couple of these added in, it's not going to hurt us. It is taking us a few more resources, but we'll trade for those in just a second. There we go. Okay, so guys, I need you to get me some more materials. No, give me the other craft. There we go. I'd like you guys to go and trade. We could also open up another Phoenix base. I go and trade up here. So they have nothing to trade. That was not smart. Can I check these beforehand? Oh yeah, they've got enough to trade. Okay, how about over here? Yeah, they've got plenty to trade. We are not doing this. I've said this before. This is just a placeholder for the fact that we're going to need someone here in the future. I think we're probably going to need to send them away and send them back afterwards, but that's okay. Once the team down here is fully rested, which actually they're pretty close to it. Yeah, all right, these guys can come up and do this. So 4 and 6. Also, with all of our archaeology labs, look how quickly we are getting resources. We're getting 6 a time. So it's really not going to take us long. That's a trade I'll do. That is definitely a trade I will do. Oh, and we've got this ruin here as well that we're going to need to have a look at. This is a new one. This has only just appeared. How many resources is it going to take? It shouldn't be too many because of the number of labs we've got. Yeah, we can do decent trading up here as well. Let's do that. So, excavating it, 5 tech, 10 materials, 25 food. This is not balanced. Having the lab scaling up the number of resources you get, it's poorly thought out in my opinion. I didn't think that was actually a thing until someone told me in the comments, but wow, that is quite incredible. So trading all of our food across. Yeah, we can trade food for everything in here, so we'll come across and do this one as well. You don't need to sit there and watch that. So come and have a look at this haven.
Research complete.
We've researched the Yugothian entity.
We knew our enemy. The Pandora virus was only a tool. It was the hand that wielded it that truly mattered. The creature we came to call the Yugothian entity. It was old, perhaps older than the solar system itself. On Yugoth, the 9th planet, it lay waiting. For thousands of years, it slept in the outer darkness. But when Yugoth's orbit approached the Earth, it expelled the seeds of our destruction. Its mind reached out, haunting our dreams, infesting our stories. Its ultimate purpose was to transform our world into its own, to recreate whatever long-lost abyss it had come from.
Complete with tentacles.
Its creatures were already assembling a new body it could inhabit. And when they were done, when the Yugothian entity came to Earth, Nothing could stand in its way.
Finally, we've revealed the true enemy behind the Pandora virus, the Ugothian entity. For New Jericho, this is excellent news. Finally, a proper war with clear signs, and they know which side they're on. It's no more time for traitors or accommodationists. For Synedrion, it's now a question of philosophy. Do they want to seize the Master's tools and transform the world, or destroy this cosmic hierarchy and let things take their own course? The answer will have to be reached democratically. The disciples of Anu have been super quiet on any parallels between the Ugothian entity and their dead god. The liturgy of the divine flesh draws close, and they have more important things to focus on than the ravings of those trapped in ideologies of the old world. So everyone hates each other just a little bit more. And we need to start researching the Ugothian receptacle and the moon mission preparation. Which I'll do in the other order. So we'll get virophage weapons first. I don't know if we'll actually make them. I'll have to think about that. But in the meantime, let's trade for... We don't actually need that much. Let's just get another batch of that. Batch of that. Actually, we can trade for everything, can't we? Yeah, we don't want the food. We want all the other things. Now, in terms of archaeology probes, I wanted to double check, see if there was anywhere else that we've put probes down that we've missed the sites for, because it doesn't flag them to you. You've got to pay attention and double check, as we found out with this one up here. Okay, so with that trading done, I think we can carry on with some of these nearby sites. Okay, just before we do that, we've got to wait for the other one to arrive, of course. Okay, Caitlin, love your enthusiasm. You're not coming on this mission. This is a mission for the rest of the team. Speedy is almost completely repaired. That's good enough, right? I wanted to very quickly go through everyone's stats just to make people all are as maxed out as they can be. Yeah, that's everyone done. I really should re-equip people though. You should have a medkit as well. Otherwise, I'm gonna regret that if you don't. Let's give you some extra ammo. Extra ammo. Extra ammo and a med kit. Yeah, you've got a med kit. It's gone and cycled round to everyone else, hasn't it? That's fine. You need a med kit. That's... And some extra flamer ammo just in case. Kevin... No, you don't need that. That'll probably do. Actually, you need a med kit as well. Okay, is that everyone? Probably good enough. Let's send them in. Alright, back in the swing of things properly. Let's have a survey and see what we've got. So we're down in the bottom corner. We've got a Cyclops just over there, and we've got obvious high ground up here on the left. So we're going to want to take that high ground. We're also going to want to take that Cyclops out as soon as is feasible. And this might not actually be the best team to try and take out a Cyclops. What we might want to do is we might want to kind of swing over here before really thinking about engaging it. Yeah, we can't really wake it up effectively from there. Get your grenade launcher out. We'll get you tucked in, and I think we'll bring everyone across. And hopefully not get ourselves horribly shot before we can alpha strike this thing. That's what I'm hoping.
Moving up.
Acid is going to be kind of vital. And yeah, I think you're going to have to come over here. Speedy for now. Stick with the team. Try not to get shot. But prefer you get shot than the guys. Okay, they have not woken up. So let's start this acid fun. Okay, let's also have a look and see what this whole Guardian or Protean Mutane does. Applies burning to ally ranged attacks, so we want it gone as soon as possible. And that's not a joke. I'm going to Boom Blast actually. Shred 10, yeah, same shred, so let's get the grenade in first. Not a huge amount of shredding that's gone on there. It's probably not worth us marking it for death. Oh god, that angle is terrible, isn't it? Okay, let's have a think. If we mark it for death, which I'm now going to do.
Engaging.
$136 to 160 damage. That was 150. At least we'll be able to take out one of the... Oh yeah, it's got 4 health left.
Got lucky.
What's your shot look like? Oh, that is a terrible angle. Game, what are you doing to me? Yeah, look at the positioning on it. It's not even stepping out. Okay, so we can manually step out and take a shot. So this will finish off that leg, do some damage to the torso a little bit.
No mercy. Moving to coordinates.
Grenades over the top.
I can make a difference.
Yeah, if we can dash you up to here, we'll get you behind cover. Hopefully you won't get shot in the back next turn, but you can get a shot off this turn. Go for the back one. I mean, I'd love to go for the head, but the head is just not going to be feasible. So, we have an issue that Laura is in the open. Not a great deal we can do about that. Oh, just over the top of the head. I mean, I honestly don't know how you missed that, but given you have a sniper rifle, let's put it down to the terror. Rather than anything else. Oh, you're out of action points there. Okay, we'll mark it for death. And then let's just do as much as we can to it. So if we eliminate that weapon first. Good enough. What's our accuracy with a shotgun? Interesting enough is what it is. 290 damage is not bad. Yeah, we're gonna need to step out if we're gonna do that.
Here comes the Phoenix. Lining up a shot.
Alright, quick aim. Couple of shotguns at long range.
Yes, eyes peeled. Got you.
266, very nice. Nat, let's get a grenade over the top. We can get one over here as well. Still got tiny bit left in them, don't they? Okay, it's gone, so we can get people potentially resting up. So recover. I know we're standing in the open to do this, but there hasn't been any activated movement, so it should be fine, right? That's how these things go. Okay, now we can start taking the high ground.
Let's go.
Speaking of activated
Target
movement,
located.
there's some. So, boom blast. Oh, well, that's not a good angle. Is that just because speed is in the way? It might be. No, it's not. It's going to be because of this wonderful bit here. Oh, that's just disappointing.
Still alive.
I should not be surprised though. Okay, from where you are, you're definitely in trouble. Let's move you across so he's got to move before he can attack. We can dash
Maximum effort.
in.
Let's show them what we can do.
From over here you can see, so maybe we could shoot him in the face. This is not a terrible plan at all. Shot him in the chest. Let's try that again. Because there's nothing like doubling down on a bad strategy.
Target down.
Got him! Okay. Still not a good strategy, but we didn't get punished for it, which is quite a good thing. I am thankful for a luck in that situation. Speedy, oh, you can come up here. Well, let's bring you along with the rest of the team. Parked.
What's our move?
Okay. Recover. Recover. You don't need to recover, so we can move you up. I kind of want you to recover because you've still got a little bit more that you can fit in. You definitely need to recover.
Let me catch my breath.
So the team's going to end up tired because of this, because we're taking
I'll be there.
more than the minimum number of turns. Maximum stamina you can lose is 10 for a mission, so they're not going to be very tired, but they're still going to be more tired than if we'd just blitzed through it. Now, I think something just stood up. So we're going to want to be careful with these things. Maybe I should get Narek's fist weapon out. Let's just pull you up to here. And we'll go on Overwatch, just in case something comes around.
Operative on the move.
Okay. Movement. There it is. It's actually quite far away, actually. Woo. Alright, well, I see you. And your mates. One lovely thing about this acid is it's just going to shred all the way through that shield. If we can actually hit it, of course. That's still pretty damn good. Okay, so... Wait, did the shield take no damage from the acid? Ah, that is rotten. Okay. Slight change of tactics. How do we want to do this? Maximum explosives over the top? Maybe. You don't have this... Ooh, you could get close enough to smack one of them. You don't quite do enough damage in one go, unless he's already been marked for death. We could onslaught though, so you get more than one swing. So it's dash you to there. How far does onslaught reach? All the way to the edge of that. So yeah, you can move up. Okay, rapid clearance. And here comes the boom. Dash. Could we get a shot on that one as well? Not with you, not unless we did an onslaught up there, which is not necessarily a bad idea. Because you're already in a good position for it.
Regroup. My boom.
Oh, except not quite in the best position. So you'd have to get to there. Or there. Or there. Through the middle. Damage the shield. Okay, we're gonna war cry instead. We're gonna be a bit careful. So with war cry we can get ourselves behind cover and be ready to move up on him. Means we're going to need to do another onslaught so we can get into cover. But that's fine. Just because he's still going to have enough action points left to do something.
Moving.
Come on, Speedy. Might not want to leave Speedy exactly there, but... Come back a bit. Okay, he's moving in a bit. That's fine for us. And apparently, an opportunistic one thinks he can shoot at Speedy. So rapid clearance. 2 swings should be enough. no visual through this. That's not really much of a surprise. As for over and through that, let's push up here and see what we see. It really might not be much to see.
Like the wind.
Just try and make sure that we're out of sight of the shots. And I'm thinking speedy up into somewhere safer, I think.
No time to waste.
Okay, Speedy, let's park you over here by this tree. There we go, that'll do. And he comes. Now with rapid clearance, we're pretty fine as long as we can get 2 swings on these, because we'll be able to get back into cover. So 1 dash isn't quite going to get us there. That's a shame. But a dash, a move, 2 swings. No. It's going to take all of our willpower. We can get 1 swing on this. That's all we can manage. If we do rapid clearance. Which we don't have to. We can always just charge in, smack this guy twice, and stay behind cover. And that's perfectly valid for us to do. Tuck yourself in.
Target located.
There's a guy. Okay, out. Out comes the sniper rifle.
Sure thing.
It's really not telling us much about the aiming. It's not even letting me shoot him. That's got to be the weirdest targeting ever. Okay, we'll go for the leg.
That hurt, didn't it?
I'm not going to complain. If it says that works, then it worked. Shoot this guy in the other leg.
Repositioning.
A little bit of acid damage. Actually, we could onslaught to do more seeing as we're in position already. Just to simplify things. That was unfortunate.
I'm ready.
Alright, well, go on Overwatch just in case he happens to step out, but really we're just sort of waiting there, aren't we? Okay, that's fine. Probably doesn't have an angle on us at all. And this is also super fine. So, step 1, wallop. And step 2. try this acid thing again. Cool.
Yes.
So we can move forwards and carry on scouting for the last remaining bits. I'm pushing forwards quite aggressively at the moment, probably more aggressively than I should. I think we'll find that this top section is clear now.
Going in.
Sorry, Speedy, you're still sitting this one out. Okay, let's recover at the back, because Narek's going to need his willpower back as we move further forwards.
On the double.
And we'll start pushing down into this section. I think something's woken up, so it might actually be down here. Maybe like down the very bottom. It could be anywhere that's just about close enough to pick up on that. No visual yet. Where are you? Oh yeah, all the way down at the corner. Okay, well there's no way you're going to be able to shoot this turn. So let's focus on anyone else that might be able to get in a position. It's not a great view, is it? Yeah, if we get you to there, that's going to be a reasonable chance. Put Laura over on this side. It's really not handling that verticality well there, is it? Come down here. We'll make this work. Okay, that'll do for this turn. So this last one. I say last one, there might be others with him, but I suspect he is by himself. Keeping to cover.
I'm ready.
Always annoying, but we can take some pot shots from over here, actually.
Just a bit off.
Did you just shoot the rock directly in front of you? That is terrible shooting. Like, honestly, it's a sniper rifle. It doesn't take much to just put it above the rock that's in front of you.
What the hell?
Come down into cover.
My turn.
Quick aim, take a shot, get back into cover.
Confirming target.
I don't mind if we just shoot the shield, but shooting him is obviously preferable. Sorry, Speedy, you're still stuck doing speedy things. And up here. We'll step in and we'll do an Overwatch. Oh, that should have triggered. I mean, at least he didn't hit the rock. That's all I'm saying. Sounds like there are some more, actually. just not worth shooting with that.
Let's have a look.
It is now, though, without a shield in his face. This just became a whole lot easier. Okay. He's dead next turn regardless. So, let's get Narek up close. Okay, where's the other one? The other one is in the center. I'm going to save the action points for next turn and see what we can do
Standing by.
from up here.
All I need is a clear shot.
Good shot right through the middle of the shield.
Running.
I'll get you down and a bit closer. You're probably not going to be needed, but it won't hurt to be a little bit cautious. Huh. I thought that thing was actually going to be completely dead, but it's still in there. Oh, God. How the hell did it miss us? I did not deserve that. I definitely did not deserve that. Narek, you are a lucky boy. So we'll save on the resources and just do it with the hammer. And that's the last of them. Well, that took a bit longer than I thought it would. And we have another site. The Mutane refinery.
Tobias was quite interested in my research at the beginning. He dreamt of finding a magical relic from the past that would save the world. Ironically, when the attempts brought the attention of the Pandorans, he started to have second thoughts. The more I looked into it, the more I saw evidence that someone actively attempted to sabotage my archaeological research facility. Threats, mockery, unexpected accidents have accompanied me every step of the way. And when that didn't stop us, the Pandorans started attacking. Based on the findings, the ancients used the facility to harvest mutane gas, transforming it into a liquid compound to be merged with alloys. I've still no idea what its original purpose was, but it can be used to upgrade equipment in the short run. The Phoenix Project has done well so far, but a quick word of warning. It's not so important who makes the discovery, but who gets to use it. I've tried explaining that to Tobias West, but he failed to grasp the concept. Make sure that you do.
In other words, hold the facilities. So we get 1,000 materials. Hooray! No precise items. And the Protean Mutane refinery. Is there an element more aptly described to be of this world and yet of not of this world? Protean Mutane is a wonder beyond compare. It's a gift for the faithful. Only we, the disciples of Anu, can achieve the blessed merge of flesh and divine element. Please relinquish control of these locations. Our forces will soon be on their way to take over from the Phoenix Project. Now, of course, we're not going to be relinquishing anything. This doesn't let us actually harvest anything, it's just for the processing. So it's great that we have our Thunderbird. Where is the Thunderbird? Over here. I'm going to actually send it away and then back. And in the meantime, we found the Rite of Trust. Our operatives have been asked to participate in the Rite of Trust performed today at Girsu. This ritual involves stories and riddles that seek to recontextualize the faith of the disciples in the Exalted. to teach that it's not a matter of blindly following someone as the false prophets of the past demander, but of trusting her as you trust a friend, knowing her intent is good even if you don't always understand her actions. Let's politely decline. We don't need war, but at the same time, we're not Anu buddy-buddies. Not everyone is ready for the rite of trust, says the local priest. After all, you need to learn to trust us first. Yeah, and we don't. We definitely do not. There's no trading here. So, there goes that idea. Right. So, back to our main guys. We have plenty of... so the Scorcher AT is being manufactured at the moment. Then loads of archaeology probes on the way after that. And then we will be able to cover the entire map and find where the remaining sites are. But all that is going to be next time, I'm afraid, because we are out of time for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point. See you soon.